Letters. Two form letters arrive, one from Leo Leone and one from his publisher, both in the same envelope. With mounting sadness, I read them again and again in the middle of the school office. Unfortunately, Leo Leone is in ill health and is not able to personally answer letters. We hope you and your students will understand. Sincerely, Knopf, Editorial Department. The other letter has pictures of mice around the borders. Thank you for your letter and kind remarks. It makes me happy to know that children and adults as well like my books. It encourages me to go on and make more. I wish I could send to all of my fans a personal note of appreciation, but alas, time is short and things to be done are many. I hope you will understand and forgive me. My very best wishes for a happy reading, Leo Leone. I think of the box on which Rini has printed LLBX, into which has been collected printed messages and pictures waiting to be mailed as soon as we hear from Leo Leone. Has the letter come yet? The children keep asking. What shall I tell them? On impulse, I call the telephone number on the publisher's letter. A cheerful live voice responds in two rings, a good sign. After quickly explaining, I ask, can you tell me something about Leo Leone? The children love him, not in the ordinary way. They love the whole idea of Leo Leone. A girl in our class named Rini even dreams about him. The woman is kind. I understand, she says. Mr. Leone lives in Italy now. He is 85 and not well, but he continues to write. The one time I met him, I thought he looked like Arthur Miller, the playwright. Ah, with glasses? Rini dreamed that he looked like Frederick, a Frederick person, a quiet man. Tell her he is a quiet person like Frederick. There is a moment of total silence when I read the letters to the children. You see, he's not well enough to answer all the letters people send him. We're not the only ones who have written to him. He won't come, says Jenny. He's going to die. Her mother died of cancer when she was 2. It's not the first time she's come to such a conclusion upon hearing that a grown-up is ill. I asked him in my dream to come, Rini says, staring at the box on the piano. Let's look at this new Leo Leone book, I suggest brightly. Actually, it's quite old, old, but we haven't read it yet. Afterwards, we'll decide what to do with the pictures and letters in the box. Halfway through the book, Rini begins to cry soundlessly at first. Then, in pulsating sobs that reverberate throughout the room, there are wet faces everywhere. Corey puts her arm around Rini. Are you crying because he won't come? We had questions. Him and us, we didn't know fair. It's not fair. And she jumps up, still crying, and runs to the mouse hideout, burrowing herself out of sight. Rini, won't you come back, please? You can sit in my lap while I read. I don't want to listen. I'm not listening to him. Then in a softer voice, go away, Oliver. I don't want you now. Oliver, from some other corner of the room, has heard Rini and responded to her cry. He squeezes in beside her, and there they remain until Corey is sent to tell him it is outdoor time.